Vahn was informed by the village elder of Rim Elm that May's mother, Maya, might still be alive, assuming there are people still living in the monastery. And as a refresher, Biron is a faith in this world that they were, an organization of monks that refused to use the Seru. And because they, eschewed Seru, the idea is that they may very well still be alive if there was no Seru around to, cause any problems here. So let's see what's going on. I don't believe it. I rush out thinking that some Seru are up to no good, and I find human visitors. Well then, come with me. I'll introduce you to everyone at Biron. Oh, that was quick. Guy's quick to trust. I'm so glad you came. It's been a long time since Biron Monastery had any real human visitors. I never thought anyone would come here while I was guarding the gate. You really surprised me. Wait, they're in the middle of training. When it's over, I'll introduce you to Master Zopu. Stop right there! Good. We seem to have visitors. What a rare treat. That's enough training for now. You may now attend your individual tasks. Yes, sir. Well, well. Welcome to Biron Monastery. Now then, let me get a good look at you. I'm Noa. With me here is Vahn. Good to meet you, old man. How dare you call Master Zopu old man? This young lady means no ill will, Master Teacher. Stand aside. Yes, sir. I see. Vahn and Noa, how do you do? I am Zopu. Your eyes are keen, and you have Seru. All right then, we welcome you here. Tonight we shall have a party in your honor. Until then, you may make yourselves at home inside the monastery. Those things on your arms, are those Seru? No. Hey, don't lie to me. I already know everything. I'm not lying. This is no ordinary Seru. It's a Ra-Seru. I see. A Ra-Seru, eh? I definitely want a Seru like that. I'm Songi. Pleased to meet you. If you have any extra Seru, then let me have it. That's a trustworthy-looking fellow. What a weirdo. You have no idea, Noah. We're just getting started here. Well, it seems like the monks were quite quick to welcome us. Yes, sir. Even before the mist came, we renounced any use of the power of the Seru. So that makes what that monk in red said all the more curious. Yes, sir. One of the teachings of Biron is strength begets love. All right. Yes, sir. In Biron Monastery, there are also women who have escaped the mist. Right now, those women are probably working in the upstairs kitchen and other parts of the monastery. Like they might have some old-fashioned gender politics here. Yes, sir. With training, humans can transcend the powers of the Seru. Yes? Technically? Here's the, like, main shrine of Biron. It kind of looks like a bodhisattva. And there's a power elixir there. Hidden item. My headcanon is that Biron, like, is less of a god and more of a mortal man that, like, transcended or found enlightenment, and then, you know, the religion founded around him, making him kind of a Buddha figure. Yes, sir. This is Biron, the god of this monastery. Yes, sir. The fresh, clean air that flows from the mouth of Biron has kept us safe. That and the giant industrial fans they have. Then from somewhere, someone says, Vahn? Is that you, Vahn? Vahn? It is you, Vahn. Don't you remember me? Maya? That's right. I'm Maya from Rimelm. Vahn, what a good memory. I'm impressed. You were still so young when I left the village. When Master Zopu told me a youth called Vahn had come, I hurried here. I knew it was you. I knew it right away. You look just like Val when he was young. I'm so happy. Because of the mist, I thought I would never see anyone from Rimelm ever again. You two were amazing. You must have had a hard time getting here. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm sorry, but Master Zopu asked me to help with preparations for the party. I have to go now. There are so many things I want to ask about, but that will have to wait until tonight. I want you to tell me about yourself and about the village. Bye for now. I'll see you later. So that's Maya, the one you've been looking for. What energy she has. I couldn't get a word in. But I'm so glad I finally met her. So glad she's well. Yep, things are okay for the moment, Noah. We've got some bad news. We're gonna have to tell Maya. Yes, sir. Master Zopu said to show our guests proper hospitality. These guys are very straight-laced. Yes, sir. Where did the two of you come from? Rimelm and Snowdrift Cave. The options, we can say first Rimelm. Ah, from Rimelm. Tetsu, a fellow disciple, lives there. Is he well? Yeah, he's doing well. Let's see if we can answer the other one. Snowdrift Cave, that's where Noah came from. Snowdrift Cave? Before the Ra-Seru, the monks of Biron were all over the world and sent back much information. But I've never heard of Snowdrift Cave before. Please excuse my ignorance. Yes, sir. If you're looking for Maya, I believe she's in this room. But this is a woman's bedroom. Men are forbidden. You may not enter. Oh, you're horrible. What are you looking at? I'm a woman. I'm a woman, so I can go in. I don't mind you, Noah, but Vahn will have to wait here. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Maya. It sounds pretty lively in there. I can hear a lot of laughter. Maya is very loving and hardworking. She's such a cheerful person. The monks of Biron think of her like a mother. The Biron Monastery doesn't allow Ra-Seru or women. I guess the mist has changed that rule. I like Maya too. She's a good person. Hey, is something wrong? Did you tell her about Juno? Or May? Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. But you can tell her later. I wanted to tell Maya, but she was so busy getting ready for the party. I didn't want to be in her way. You can tell her later. Thanks, Noah. Yes, sir. Biron Monastery is protected from the mist outside by strong gates. Yes. Yes, sir. Are you looking for Maya? No. I see. Well then, why don't you go to the kitchen? I believe there are people selling things there, too. And if you are tired, you may sleep in the bedroom on the lift as you face that way. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. Don't tell anyone I said this, but Master Teacher is the strongest here. Songi is number 2. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Songi is the guy in the red... What's the word? The, like, fighting robe? Is it a... I'll have to look it up. A gi? Yeah. Yes, sir. Master Zopu always says that the age of hope is close at hand. See, we don't need to rest. Let's check in here. Got the save point. Yes, sir. This is the dining room. Thank you. And there's the women stuck at Biron Monastery. We took shelter here when the mist attacked. That was almost 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. Well, this place is full of good people. But sometimes I hate having to say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am all the time. There's a treasure chest hidden here. Medicine. It's an item that will cure any negative status. I hear that tonight there will be a party to welcome you. I'm going to use all of my skills to cook up a feast for you. Well, that's nice of you. A hidden item right there, a phoenix. That's the revival item. You may not give this much thought, but Songi resents Master Teacher very much. Master Zopu and Maya are very distressed by this too. Oh, the Biron Monastery theme, or Biron Monastery theme. It's very peaceful. Yes, sir. Training is sometimes hard for me since I'm not talented like Master Teacher or Songi. Oh, don't be hard on yourself, dude. Here's the Master Teacher. What on earth could Master Zopu be thinking? To allow Ra-Seru like you onto the sacred soil of Biron. Alright, he's not very happy we're here. Yes, sir. This door is to East Vah's forest. I can't let you pass without Master Zopu's permission. Alright, so the forests are off limits. Got anything else to say, Songi? The old-fashioned teachings of Biron may forbid the wearing of Ra-Seru. But if I can become stronger quickly, then you better believe I'm going to wear one. If you see an extra Ra-Seru, then let me know. In secret. When I get one, then watch out, Master Teacher. So, I didn't know this as a kid. But if you examine Songi and Master Teacher, they're both about the same age. And they're both heavily inspired, I believe, by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, Master Teacher here is your Jonathan Joestar. Songi is your Dio. If you're at all familiar with the early storyline of JoJo, then you'll have a good idea of where Songi and Master Teacher's story is going to unfold. Let's see, anything else in here? Lots of hidden items. Got a healing bloom. This guy's name is Kin. Master Teacher's parents were both killed by Ra-Seru monsters. Ever since then, he's hated the Ra-Seru. You said your names were Vahn and Noa, right? Did you listen to what the people of Biron had to say? Yes. I see. Well then, before the party begins, tell me what you heard. Tell me what you heard about the Ra-Seru and about the mist. So later that night at the party. So, that's what happened. Juno, he was killed by a Ra-Seru. So Vahn, you came all the way here for May's sake. Maya, don't cry. Cheer up. It's not like you to cry like that.
That's sweet of you to try to cheer me up. Still. It's also frustrating that I couldn't be by Juno's side. I loved him so. All along, I thought I would see him again someday, and now it's too late. I'm so sad. I'm sorry, Vahn. I'm sorry, Noa. I'm sorry for crying like this. Maya, come to Rimelm with us. May is there. I'm sorry, Noa. I just want to be alone now. I need time alone to think. When Maya's sad, it makes me sad too. Sad and lonely, Vahn.
And we got the Biron party music. It's real hoppin'. This is supposed to be a party, but everyone's so serious. Yes, sir. Maya is very cheerful and merry when she speaks. But sometimes she seems sad and lost in thought. Perhaps she is thinking of her homeland of Rimelm.
Songi's always watching and studying, Master Teacher. To think that the two of them were once such good friends. Maya's very concerned and often comes to me to talk about it.
Yes, sir. You're looking for Maya. She went into the shrine earlier looking downcast.
A Ra-Seru that's not affected by the mist. What I wouldn't do for one. They say that a Ra-Seru sleeps inside something called the Genesis Tree. With a Ra-Seru like that, I'd show Master Teacher who's really boss. Anyway, don't you mind me.
Jeez, could Songi be making his plans any more obvious?
Maya would always tell me about the family she left back in Rimelm. But on the other hand, at Biron, Master Teacher and Songi are like sons to Maya.
Yes, sir. Everyone is talking about the great deeds of you two. Yes, sir. This is such a fun party. When the mist clears, we'll have even more fun. All right, Master Teacher, what's your deal? Yes, sir. Those are Ra-Seru on your arms, aren't they? Not really? What? Not Seru, but Ra-Seru. Don't be foolish. Seru's a Seru. I don't like it. I despise those creatures and those who depend on them. Ugh. What's going on here with Master Zopu?
I just saw Maya walking around crying. You didn't tell me before, but I want you to be honest with me now. Vahn, Noa, you two came here to take Maya back to Rimelm, am I right?
Yes.
Such forthrightness! That is good. Young people should be frank. I too shall speak frankly. I have a favor to ask of you. I have heard that you used that Ra-Seru to revive the Genesis trees in Rimelm and in Mount Rikaroa. You rid those places of the accursed mist. Actually, there are 2 Genesis trees near the Biron Monastery. Will you revive them as well?
Yeah.
I thank you both. I must tell everyone immediately. All of you, listen. They have just agreed to revive the Genesis trees.
Hooray!
Hooray for Vahn! A toast to Noa! Once revived, the Genesis trees will rid us of the horrible mist. This is our chance. We must all help these brave visitors. The Genesis trees are in separate forests north of here, in West and East Vahs. Vahn, tell me, which forest will you go to first?
So, this is a false choice. If you say West Vahs Forest, then that just proceeds. But if you say East Vahs Forest, Songi will interrupt you. And I think that's the more interesting choice here. So let's see what happens when I say East Vah's Forest. Ah, since East Vah's Forest is farther from the mist's source, perhaps its genesis tree is safe. Hey, wait a minute! What is it, Songi? I'll go to East Vah's Forest for you. I know my way around there. But Songi, you do not have a Ra-Seru. My point exactly. Vahn and Noa have their own Ra-Seru. That's why they should go to West Vah's Forest, where the mist is thicker. I see. What you say makes sense. All right, I give my permission. Vahn, Noa, I'm sorry, but I must ask you to go to West Vah's Forest. Master Teacher! Master Teacher, are you there? Yes, sir. Master Teacher, you will accompany these two to West Vah's Forest. But... Master Teacher, an Elder's order is the same as a command from Biron. Yes, sir. Good. Master Teacher, Songi, I'm counting on you. Now then, night has fallen. Let the party end. They're all fools. My strategy worked. The Ra-Seru must be in the first forest they picked, East Vah's. Now it's mine to take. Yeah, everyone just gets played very easily by Songi here. May Biron bless Songi on his journey to East Vah's Forest. Thank you. Leave everything to me. May Biron also bless Master Teacher on our two visitors on their journey to West Vah's. Vahn, Noa, good luck to you both. Hey, Master Teacher, can I ask you something? What? Master Teacher is a weird name. It's not a name, it's a title. So, Master Teacher isn't your name. Then what is your name? Since you are not Biron monks and need not call me Master Teacher, I will tell you. My name is... And we get our chance to name him. I'm a Biron warrior monk. What is my name? The default is Gala. He will be the third and final member of our group. My name is Gala. Gala, that's an interesting name. Well, don't get too friendly. I hate Seru. So Gala joins us, and we already have some inbuilt tension in the party. Vahn and Noa have Ra-Seru, and Gala, his parents were killed by the Seru. He's raised his whole life in the monastery. So not only does he hate the Seru for personal reasons, he doesn't like them for religious reasons or philosophical reasons. So Gala is at level 1, which is brutal for him. He's behind Noa and Vahn. But if you recall, I think Noa had maybe 150 HP at level 1. And maybe like 10 MP or something like that. Gala starts at level 1 with 210 HP and 40 MP. So he's already got more health and magic points at low level than the other two did. Let's take a look at his status. He's got a lightning attribute. And then let's take a look at their baseline stats. So, like, Noah's level 6 and has defenses in the 40s. Gala's level 1 already has defenses, upper defense in the 40s, lower defense in the 30s, but he is massively slow. He's got much less speed, much less agility, but he is not that far behind on intelligence. So, in the trifecta of this game, Vahn is balanced. He's in the middle of everything. Noa is fast, capable of doing a lot of attacks, but is a glass cannon and has very poor magic ability. And then Gala is the inverse. He's tough, he's slow, he has strong magic, and while his individual attacks are powerful, his limited agility means that he actually has kind of a difficult time on the offensive. But he's also got decent inbuilt defenses. So Gala's going to start this game struggling, as you will see.
This is the place. The mist is so thick, it's full of a warped madness and the presence of evil. The mist is flowing from a strange castle beyond this valley.
This valley is the passageway for the mist created by the mist generator.
Terra, can't we go on ahead?
I'm sorry, Noa. I know I'm a Ra-Seru, but I don't have the strength now.
I know. I'll find the Genesis tree and make you stronger. Then you could get through here with no problem.
Who are you talking to?
To Terra.
Seru? You can talk to Seru?
Uh-huh. Terra's nice. She's a good Seru.
You're so strange. You give me the creeps. Both of you. But no matter. Now, on to Westval's forest, as Zopu instructed us.
Okay, I'll do my best. So I enjoy the party dynamic that is forming here. Gala is very serious, but Noa is kind of oblivious to Gala's rancor at this point. This section is a little bit on the grindy side. You're just kind of wandering through this forest, fighting random encounters, getting the odd bit of treasure. So it's a good area to stream. It's a bit of a labyrinth inside this forest. Let's see what happens if we use this new theater spell. I'm curious. Can we kill a frog in one go? That'd be nice. No dice. Nice. Destroy everything on the field. Saves us some time. Certain spells in this game, they damage in like a certain radius, and it depends on the enemy positioning. I do like the music in here. Small blades of grass sway. What weird grass? Vahn, is it edible?
You guys don't know anything, do you? That's called bridge grass. It's tiny now, but it'll be big enough to span a gorge and strong enough to walk on. And no, it's not edible.
Oh, so we can't eat it. Oh, hey, I know. Vahn, Gala, we got fertilizer from the treasure chest, right? Let's give it to the bridge grass. It might grow faster that way. I thought you were just a fool, but that's a good idea.
You're mean, Gala. Boo-hoo.
Gala just needs some time to warm up to us, Noah. We're gonna use this fertilizer. We're gonna have an encounter on the bridge. Not that that makes any kind of difference. Ah, a new type of elemental Seru. That is the darkness element. I suppose we will try to have Noah destroy the Naito. On almost every element in the game, there are 3 Seru that have that element, with 2 exceptions. Those exceptions being light and darkness. There are 4 light element Seru, and there are only 2 darkness element Seru, one of which is Naito, this weird seed pod looking thing. So let's see if we can just obliterate it. Got it. Nice. Naito is not a very good spell. I'll cast it just to showcase it at some point when we've got, you know, when MP is a little bit less dear to us at this juncture. There's the Genesis tree, but it looks transparent. This is a Genesis tree? This dead, rotting tree doesn't look like it has the power to drive away the mist. But it doesn't matter to me. Vahn, hurry up and do whatever you came here to do.
There's something wrong. Vahn, there's something wrong with this Genesis tree. This is different from Mount Rikaroa's Genesis tree. Terra, what's going on?
We were too late. The poison of the mist has killed this Genesis tree.
The Genesis tree is dead? But I thought you and Meta could give life to the Genesis tree.
Regrettably, this one is too far gone for us to help it.
No.
In other words, we came all the way out here for naught. There's nothing we can do now. Let's stop wasting time and get back to Biron Monastery. Hey!
Vahn, something's glowing. Look, it's glowing.
That glow? That's the glow of a Ra-Seru egg. It's a Ra-Seru egg. How fortunate. At least the Ra-Seru egg still survives. Meta and I will combine our powers and call the Ra-Seru egg to us. Vahn, now get the Ra-Seru egg.
Alright. Vahn feels the warmth of life at his fingertips. Alright.
Vahn, the Ra-Seru egg needs the power of a healthy Genesis tree. Take good care of the Ra-Seru egg until then.
I can't wait to see what kind of Ra-Seru comes out of the egg.
West Vos Forest's Genesis tree was dead. I wonder how Songi fared in East Vos Forest. What?
That sound and light came from the direction of Biron Monastery.
I wonder what happened.
Vahn, the monastery may be in trouble. We must hurry back there. Well, great. Alright, back to Biron Monastery. Something is very wrong. First of all, the Biron Monastery music is gone. The airlock fans are inoperable. It's the mist. Why is the mist in the monastery? What on earth happened? I'll go on ahead and see what's going on. So we're gonna lose access to Gala for a bit, which is a shame because any random battles that occur inside the monastery now, Gala will not be benefiting from XP, which is a bummer.
Vahn, it's the Seru! I smell the Seru!
Smell them? Wonder what that smells like, Noah. Bunch of warrior monks have gotten taken out.
Who is it? Could it be? Is that you, Vahn?
Yes, it is.
That voice, it's Vahn! Wait just one moment while I unlock the door.
Okay, so they've barricaded themselves inside this room.
Well, Vahn and Noa, I'm glad you reached us safely. I just heard what happened from Master Teacher. So the Genesis tree of West Vah's forest was already dead. That's too bad. As you can see, things here are a mess. That Songi betrayed us. The monastery wall was destroyed with a great blast. Then came Songi and many Seru. The mist came in and caught us off guard. There were so many Seru monsters. Songi had a Seru on his arm. That Seru may have been controlling him. We barely made it here alive. Such a pitiful story.
Zopu, what about Gala? Where's Gala?
When he heard that Songi had done this, he ran off in a rage. Maybe he went to look for monks who survived the attack, or to track down Songi. There's nothing I can do now. Nothing. What a disgrace I am.
Don't cry, Zopu. I'll fight hard, so don't cry, Zopu. Vahn, let's get rid of the mist. Let's drive the mist from Biron.
Alright. Now that Noah's joined the party, Vahn has even less to say. He's just kind of the silent protagonist, the player stand-in, I suppose. Because there's a unique, Seru-possessed Maya model here. Growl.
Vahn, it's a Seru! A Seru monster! Oh no! Arrgh! Maya! It's Maya! She's turned into a Seru! Maya, wait! Maya, I'll get that Seru off you, wait! I'll take it off!
Noah, stop!
But...
If you rip it off her like that, she'll die.
Why? I don't understand.
Listen, Noah. Listen carefully. You should never remove Seru from a human when the mist is around. The Seru and human are one, so if you do that, they'll die. There's only one way to free a human who's turned into a Seru monster, and that is to get rid of the mist. You said there's a Genesis tree in East Vah's forest, right?
Yeah?
If you want to help Maya, you have to awaken the Genesis tree there.
Then Maya will turn back into a human?
Noah, I would never lie to you.
Maya, I promise. I promise to destroy the mist.
Poor Maya. She's in rough shape. Romance novels. This was where the ladies slept. Unfinished letter written by Maya. Let's check it out. Spy on her dirty laundry. To my daughter May, today Vahn came to Biron and told me about Juno. I was so shocked and I shed many tears. When I think of how lonely you must be, my heart breaks with grief. When you were still young, I left you and came to Biron. I left because of the mist. Please forgive me for leaving you in Rimelm. Vahn says I can return with him, but there is something that keeps me here at Biron Monastery a little longer. Please forgive me, there are 2 orphans here, Songi and Gala. They are about your age, and they are like sons to me. My obligations here compel me to stay. You must think that I don't care for you, but that is not true. I know that the people of the village are supporting you. Please forgive. It trails off. Songi and Gala, I think, are actually a little bit older than May. May is, I think, 15. I like how their victory poses change depending on if they're damaged. It's just cool. You can see a little bit of their character. Like, Vahn, you know, he doesn't really talk very much, but what character he does have kind of comes through in the battle animations, I'd say. And he seems to be kind of a little bit cocky, a little bit headstrong. Okay, heading to East Vaz, and then... Wait a moment, both of you. I checked the entire monastery. Everyone's either dead or changed into Seru. It can't be true. Songi did all of this? How could he have done this? What was he thinking? I have to talk to Songi. I have to find out why he did this, but... Vahn, Noa, are you going to go to East Vaz Forest now? Yes. I knew it. I know that Songi's waiting for me in East Vaz Forest. If the Genesis tree is still alive, I'll revive it and free the monastery from the mist. After traveling together, I know how strong you are now. Actually, to be honest, I'm not confident enough to go to East Vaz Forest without you. I need your strength. Please, will you take me with you? Yes. And I think with that, Gala officially joins the party. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. It's okay, Gala. We got you. We got you, bro. Alright, we're on the eastern side of the river, which interestingly enough has different overworld enemies. But I don't think there's anything else on this side of note. Yeah. Okay. Alright, East Vaz Forest. The peaceful forest music. Wait a moment, everyone. I feel something. I feel Songi's presence. Songi is here. Vahn, Noa, I need you two to promise me something. Even if Songi appears before you, don't fight him. I know this is asking a lot, but... if a Seru possesses his soul, as you say, then I want to be the one to take care of him. I will detain you no longer. Come, let's hurry. Alright. Gala's got some anime bravado. So these are tough enemies. Means the going is going to be a little on the slow side. Healing flower, nice. That'll heal 800 HP, which is a big deal at this early stage in the game. Oh, we've got a new elemental Seru, the Gizam. It's a water element, which means Vahn, I don't think, is terribly effective when it comes to using said type of Seru. And a Naito is here as well. We might want to give the Ivory Book to Noa. It's the first of the water element Seru we've ever seen. Oh, this is a good opportunity to talk about the demo to this game. It was the reason I bought it in the first place. Back in the day, I subscribed to various magazines about video games, such as Electronic Gaming Monthly, and I think Game Informer. And at one point, I don't know if it was EGM or Game Informer or some other magazine, they would come out with demo discs. And on one of the demo discs was a demo for Legend of Legaia. And I recall, basically it just covers the opening sequence in Rim Elm, except that Noah's there and Gala's there. They happen to join you, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense for the story. And you were like a little bit more powerful than you were supposed to be at that stage in the game. And it's like you could have some like spells and some other things like that. Gazam's a tough customer. I'm guessing it's got 300 HP. Low attacks miss Naito. Good to know. Anyway, the point of the demo was that A, it was a very good demo, and it was enough to make me want to, buy this game. But then also, there were enemies in Rim Elm in the demo that weren't there in the actual game, and one of them was a Ra-Seru. Yes! Good job, Noah. And it was this Ra-Seru called the, Freed, I think? And you're not supposed to run into it until, like, the second main overworld area of the game. So it was scaled, like, preposterously way harder than it was supposed to be. So you could just, like, TPK wipe if you ran into a Freed in the demo. It was very strange. I was hoping to get to the end of this part before the hour is over, but we might not be so lucky. Unless we start doing magic. Let's consider it. Gizam, it hits every enemy. It does. Alright, let's take a look, see how it does. Bubble Crush. Nice. Saved us a bit of time. Let's use Naito. Let's just see what it does. We'll use it on the Twin Tomb. Hell's Music. It didn't do anything. Great. It is often a waste of time. There's like, it does nothing, it confuses, or it causes instant death. That's... and nary anything in between. Lay Sai. There we go.
I found it! Look, everyone, it's the Genesis tree! And it's alive! Vahn, Gala, it's still alive! The Genesis tree is still alive!
This Genesis tree does seem different from the one in West Voss Forest. Did Songi find this Genesis tree? Or did the Genesis tree mislead him into taking a wrong turn somewhere?
Vahn, an evil presence draws near. Hurry, let's revive the Genesis tree.
All right, don't need to rush me, Meta.
Now, wait just a minute. Watch what you're doing, or you'll hurt yourselves. Gala, I knew you would come. You're so predictable. How thoughtful of you to come all the way here to check up on me. I'm flattered. But don't worry about me. I'm the picture of health, physically and mentally. I may be wearing a Ra-Seru, but I haven't done anything stupid like let it control me. This is a special Ra-Seru. It gives me pure energy, extraordinary power. Gala, you're no match for me now. Fight me! I'll destroy you, just like I destroyed Biron Monastery. That's it! I'm gonna knock your block off, Songi! Let me at him! Noa, you promised to leave him to me, right? Songi, you say you're not possessed by the Ra-Seru? You are not the Songi I know. You're nothing but a bloodthirsty beast. I don't know what happened to you, but you're obviously void of a human spirit. If you want to fight me that badly, then I'll fight you. I'll beat the evil out of you and return you to normal. Now fight me! You hopeless simpleton. You still don't understand the situation. Well, I'll show you. I'll hammer it into that thick skull of yours. Get wrecked. Gala, I thought you were stronger than that. You're not even a worthy opponent. This is ridiculous. Absurd. You need more practice. You're not even worth dirtying my hands over. I'll leave you to one of my cohorts. Have a nice, enjoyable, pleasant death. Now, if you've seen the opening, like, FMV thing, like the little movie that plays before you start the game, you'll recognize these creatures. These are the Vigoro. They are really, really nasty. This is going to be a really tough fight. Jesus. They did 158 damage, and that was with Spirit. So for this fight, the best strategy is to have Gala focus more on, like, healing everyone. And also to try and, if you can, focus one of the Vigoro down. I think Tornado Flame into Pyro Pummel is valid. Vigoro A. Now, for Noa, what you should try to do is do a combo into Tough Love. Because Tough Love can confuse, and I think that since the Vigoro count as a regular enemy, they can be confused. And if they can be confused, they will not participate in the fight, and we can kind of reduce the incoming amount of attacks that we need to suffer through. So I'll risk a single attack from Gala into Vigoro A. Okay, see how this goes. Oof. Tough customers. Did it work? It's hard to tell. No, it didn't. They change color when they're confused. Alright, Gala's in bad shape. Spirit will risk a heal from Noa. And Gala can Spirit.
I thought that maybe tough love would work, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe they planned for that contingency. There's a slight chance that we can absorb the Vigoro, which would give us access to a spell that we would not normally have access to for like several more hours into the game. It's not worth like losing sleep over if we do not get it. At least Noah's she's kind of weathered this fight pretty well. Got him. Got him! Yes! This is why I was being a little bit cautious, and also why I was trying to get Vahn focused on killing the Vigoros, because then, you know, he's got the Ivory Book, which means he's got the best chance of learning the spell. So cool. We got it. This is really neat. Okay, so then Noah just needs to delete this final Vigoro. Nope. That's okay. I agree, Noah. That was a tough one. But we got a cool reward out of it. Stop! Enough already! Gala, you're completely hopeless! You're holding everyone down! As a fellow Biron monk, I'm ashamed. You were so bad I was ashamed to even watch. Ugh, I've had enough. I'm going home. Let's play together again another time, Gala. If a wussy like you can manage to stay alive, that is. Oh, Songi. You Dio-ass guy.
What an insolent man!
I hate him!
Songi Seru. That definitely was a... Never mind. We don't have time to talk. We have to revive the Genesis tree. Hurry!
So yes, it seems like Terra and Meta suspect that something is amiss. And well, they should.
Noah, I'll help you.
Together, our powers combined. And with that, we will have pushed the mist out of Biron Monastery, and then with 3 Genesis trees working together, we will have sufficiently weakened the mist, such that we can now make our assault on the mist generator. And that will be the final dungeon for the first part of the game. If we can destroy the mist generator, then all of Drake Kingdom will be free of the mist. You can see all the Genesis trees are resonating with each other. And there is the mysterious fortress.
Look, the Genesis tree's power is making the Ra-Seru egg hatch.
It's a Ra-Seru. Ra-Seru, why are you here in front of me? Ra-Seru, is it me you have chosen? Very well. I submit myself to you, to defeat Songi, the villain who attacked Biron Monastery. I submit myself to you, Ra-Seru. Take me! Oh, Gala.
Gala, I am pleased to meet you. I am Ozma. I am a Ra-Seru. I sense you do not wish to open your mind to me. Please do not fear me. We Ra-Seru exist only to lend our strength to humans, not to control them. Your mind will remain your own. I will not tamper with it, And besides, I have chosen you, just as you submit yourself to me. I entrust you with my very destiny. Never forget that, Gala. I am counting on you and the future that you will create for us.
So the sixth member of the party finally joins us, Ozma. And then Meta and Terra level up. Their sprites will change, their models will change. I feel it! I feel the strength in my arms! The Ra-Seru's strength! Vahn, we must return to Biron Monastery. I fear for Master Zopu's safety.
I hope the Genesis Tree's powers reached Biron.
Oh, it might just take us straight there. That's nice. Yes. Although many died during Songi's attack, thanks to our visitors, Biron has been freed from the mist. I thank you again. But you, Master Teacher. Yes, sir. You defied the teachings of Biron and wore Ra-Seru. As ruler of the Biron Order, I cannot forgive you. I hereby excommunicate you. I understand. I was prepared for that.
Zopu, what does excommunication mean?
Noa, it means I am no longer welcome at Biron Monastery.
What? That's not right. Gala didn't do anything bad. How can you kick him out after he fought so hard for us? Zopu, that's wrong.
Noa, stop. Zopu is only doing what he must. Monks like me all take a vow to obey certain rules. I broke those rules, and so I cannot be a monk of Biron anymore.
That's okay, Gala. Vahn and I will be your friends. Vahn and I won't ever turn our backs on you. Vahn! And Noa, and Master Teacher, you're all safe. I heard about what you did. That's really something. I'm so proud of you. I also heard about that the Genesis Tree caused the thick mist in the Northwest Valley to thin, revealing a strange castle. Vahn, I know you. You plan on going to that castle, don't you?
Of course.
I knew it. Brave son of Val. You're truly a native of Rimelm. I'm so proud of you. You're so brave. I'll be in the kitchen, so come see me later.
They've completely ignored me, too. It was 10 years ago when that castle was built and the mist flowed into this region. Unless we destroy that castle, the mist will never go away and more tragedies will occur. I am sure of it. Vahn, Noa, I'm counting on your Ra-Seru. And you too, Gala. Yes, Master Zopu. Gala, I want you to take care of Songi. Even if it means wearing a Seru against the rules of Biron, you and Songi, you are two of my dearest pupils, like my own flesh and blood. Gala, I'm counting on you to take care of Songi. Gala's overcome with emotion. Yes, sir. And with that, the final part of our task awaits. But for now, we're going to go save the game, and we will continue this later. Maybe tomorrow, possibly Friday. I'm hoping that we can get to the end of the mist generator and the end of this part of the game. Heal up and save.